man-made, and it's going to be the doom of humanity in the next few decades. It's a major issue that we need to deal with very soon. And you might be wondering, what does this have to do with a vegan diet?
Well, do you know that the agricultural industry and factory farming is the second leading contributor of greenhouse gas emissions and climate change? 14.5% of greenhouse gas emissions is emitted by the agricultural industry, and that is more emissions than the transportation sector combined.
Extremely dangerous. It happens because of the greenhouse effect, which is basically a scientific effect that when you release greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, and what else? Methane. These kind of gases, when the sun emits radiation and it comes here, it comes in the form of heat. But these gases in our atmosphere trap it like a blanket, and it's a vegan diet, what it can do is it can help contribute to the improvement of climate change by reversing the effects of the agricultural industry emitting greenhouse gases. And it's predicted that by 2050, we will have over 1 billion climate refugees.
Climate refugees are basically people who had to leave their homes because, their homes and their habitats, because the climate where they live got too bad. There could be 1 billion climate refugees by 2050.
It's absolutely horrible. And so here, let's move on to our second reason, and that's health. I think a lot of people here can agree that a whole food plant-based diet is great for our health. I think people have felt it firsthand here.
We even wrote a book about it. See for me?
I just wanted to add something here. You know, the concept of ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, and ADHD in children are always talked about. And one of the things that we're doing research on is just that. Diet has a huge impact on focus in adults, let alone children, you know? There is an overuse of medication for ADD and ADHD, and if people eat a whole food plant-based diet, they can actually focus better.
Plus, a study showed that 9-year-olds were shown to have white matter disease, which is a condition shown in dementia patients and Alzheimer's patients, which is absolutely insane.
Yeah. So our book over here, you can order it on Amazon. We have some tips on how kids can improve their health, similar to like how our parents did, but for kids. So yeah, go check that out.
Or adults if you like illustrations.
Yes. Yes. And then finally, our third reason. I think this is definitely last but not least. We can agree about the ethical implications of a vegan diet. Animals do not exist to be taken advantage of. Animals are just like us. They feel. They exist on this planet to thrive and take care of their children. And by the second, by the minute, by the hour, by the day, that opportunity is being taken away from them just because of a moment of pleasure of eating food. It's not right.
Just because we have the higher ground doesn't mean we should take advantage of that and abuse animals just for a moment of taste, as Alex said. Plus, there's so many alternatives now. Obviously, right here. And Beyond Burger, Miyoko cheese, and so many more across. Obviously, Beyond Burger and Miyoko cheese aren't the healthiest of options, but at least, yes, they're very good, and they're saving an animal from a life of pain and suffering, and that's amazing.
And then obviously we suffered challenges. So, for example, when I go on campus, we have a food court, but in 6 restaurants, we have about 2 vegan options, and one of them is an uncut, undressed salad. So it's not a lot of options when I go to school. So obviously a lot of limitations.
Yeah, definitely a lot of limitations. Definitely. When I was in elementary school, I'm homeschooled now, but back when I was in elementary school, for lunch, when I went vegan, they used to feed me stale crackers every day for lunch, which was definitely a pain, So, of course, Mom's a professional cook, so it's awesome to be prepared and to cook, to learn how to cook foods, even a few go-to meals. That's very important. And remember, spices take food from 1 to 100. It's absolutely amazing.
And something that you should keep in mind is for kids. This is a tip for kids. when you're taking, or even the adults who are listening, take your kids to the grocery store with you so they can learn about different ingredients and how they can cook food from those different ingredients. It's a great tip. I've actually learned how to cook from going to the grocery store with mom and getting different ingredients. It's a great tip.
But always remember, know your labels about additives, chemicals, sugars, and stuff like that. That's very important. And know if anyone or any animal has been harmed in the process of making the food.
Finally, just to cap it off, always have your mission in mind when you're doing this. Always try to let people know about how they can improve this planet, themselves, and help the animals just by making a simple lifestyle change. Always keep that in mind when you're doing everything.
Wow, wasn't that powerful? Let's give those kids another round of applause. That is our future generation, folks. That is your children and your grandchildren. So I'm very excited to have had the opportunity to listen to them. All right, I'm here to raffle off some more books, and I am going to really highlight